Ah, you're back.
Mm-hmm. I knew there was ore under this iron. Under this lava cast.
I stayed safe inside a tree. Even in the pale oak. Or the pale garden. Yeah, now never underestimate my determination when it comes to finding these things. Although I think I might actually be done here. I mean, in this impaled garden. Should I have everything I want to get? Go away, skeleton. You too, creeper.
First time I've been back in this cave in a while. Oh yeah, there's stuff in the ceiling that I've missed. Oh yeah, those iron deposits I overlooked. Because they're all up in the ceiling. I love it. I hear zombies, but I love how I can hear the zombies, but they must be in caves that I can't see.
That's the most frustrating thing about Minecraft is that you hear something you know it's close, but you keep digging around to try to find it, and you can't find it.
That's one of the reasons I constantly asked, excuse me. That was one of the reasons I would always ask Sealsark to put me in spectator if we were nearby something with, like, a lot of caves. Is because, you'd hear zombies, like right here, for instance. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know they were there.
And you died.
I'm aware of that. I'm gonna find that skeleton. I'm gonna kill
It
him.
does. The death matches. There's at times death matches comes up a few seconds before I hear the audio from your side.
I'm gonna catch that sucker if it's the last thing I ever do. Oh, there we go. Now it's running. Oh, now it's running. Now it's actually running good. So I wonder if it just has to do with me being active or actually going and lighting up nearby caves. That might be what it was. I'll tell you, if you ever want to come down into the
Imagine if I'm down here in this Imagine if I'm down here in this cave underneath the pale garden and the creaking spawns down here.
Oh, please, don't say it.
That'd be terrifying.
Huh. Don't speak it into existence, then you will have problems.
At least I be no cave dweller.
don't give them ideas. I literally just said that. Don't give them ideas, dude, because then they'll do them.
Speak of the devil.
And,
One actually didn't spawn in the cave, but one spawned just as I was getting out of the cave.
You know, Seal Shark
Go! Zombie.
You know, Seal Shark plays that game, that mod, right?
Okay, brother.
Mm-hmm. From what he's told me, he plays it. I don't know how often.
Go after him, creaking.
I know one thing I'm doing. I'm hitting all these caves now before I end up having problems with mobs. I mean, that's still inevitable, but still. It's better to fight only... It's better when you only have to fight one or two instead of a whole horde. You know what I mean?
And the one thing about being... Yeah. And the one thing about being in Pale Garden is that it's hard to see skeletons. Because how monochrome everything is. There's 2 of them!
I forgot there was a dungeon down here. That's another mob grinder that we could use.
Well, I was on there anyway. And I'm back at one of the houses I was at previously.
Wait, were you at Henry's?
No. I'm I'm nowhere even near Henry's.
Are you back at base?
I'll just die to this polar bear. Kill me!
I'm in the area of the caves that I never explored fully. Thoron, you're still...
Oh.
I think you may have set your spawn point away from the main base. I can't teleport you back. And Henry's offline.
Yeah,
That's a problem.
I broke my bed because I had to sleep in a villager's house. And so I'm back up in the Arctic.
If you're near Henry's base... Well, I'll put it like this. Walk towards our base. I'm sorry, my mind is failing me. Try to walk diagonally back, and you'll eventually come across the main base. That's how I get back and forth to Henry's. I walk diagonally, and I'm usually at his place.
I'm following your player marker. There's one good thing about it. It's almost like a compass.
You know what's funny? If I had known...
It gives you...
You'll laugh, but if I had known you were going out on that far-flung trip, I would have told you to get one of the lodestone compass for the home base. We have a lodestone compass here for that very reason. I didn't even think to ask you if you needed it. It was in the...
Ow.
What?
Just saying ow because I got shot at by skeletons.
And now, I'm back at the caves that I never had a chance to explore properly. And boy, are there a lot. Wow.
I'm worried for one because since I was just in the Pale Garden, I looked at a firefly bush which has 3 glowing fireflies on it. I thought they were eyes of a creaking for a moment.
I'll tell you, the mob that scares me is the dang warden. I think of Feathers and I. He's another friend I knew. Or know. He plays Minecraft Bedrock, and we ended up finding an ancient city or two, and that, literally just being there and the music terrified me. Like, it was unsettling. You know, it's funny, it's like, I wish I could be like, yo, are the caves just not scary anymore? The caves are already terrifying enough, people. Don't make them worse, you know?
But especially the newer caves.
Exactly. Oh. Hang on a minute. Is this a... Did I already explore this geo?
Go away, zombie.
I forgot there was a geode down here. Oh, shit!
Skeleton.
And a creeper. I forgot I didn't light this up properly. Damn. That might be one reason the spawner's working again, is because I'm actually starting to slowly go and light everything up properly.
I found a house that spawned in with no door.
The villager house?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Are you near that? There's a spruce village between here and, yeah, there's a spruce
Yeah, I'm
village.
in one. Yeah, this players have been here. Found a crafting table embedded in a wall with spruce planks. So signs of player activity.
I'm currently down in the extensive mine workings.
And a few Highland cows.
What made that breed popular again? Was it because of the long hair? Yeah, the long hair. That was what it was, if I recall correctly.
And because of how they're depicted at times, they look cute. I know someone who finds them kind of relatively cute.
Aw. Well, at least somebody's showing love for some of those bovines. It's better than most people.
I made it home.
Congratulations, I'm down in the mines.
And now to drop off and sort out all my loot.
Well, since I'm curious, or as it is,
And the first set my spawn so I don't end up back out in the Arctic.
I'm still impressed that Henry, of all people, was the one who managed to successfully thrive out there. Not me, not Seal Shark, Henry. I love it. If you look back at the earlier recordings I made on this server with Seal Shark, we both dreaded the Arctic, and we got out of there as quick as we could.
And look at what Henry's doing.
I know. I mean, to be honest, to be fair, the fact that, had I chose to exile him with none of his original stuff, then yeah, I would have had a problem. Then yeah, he would have been in trouble, but he wouldn't have been in trouble for long with the amount of ore that's out there.
Okay, I know that some of this is going to my loot chest.
I'm curious, may I come and see said loot chest? I'm very curious.
Sorry?
Could I come see the loot chest?
Sure.
I'm just curious as to what's in it, dude. I'm not gonna take anything. Plus, I'm at low health anyway, so if I did, you could still kill me.
I think I already have the beginnings of the treasure hoard I have on MCMP.
You know, it's funny. I think we're the ones who have the treasure hoard because all the ore is at our base. Save for, you know. Hello, sir. You are Iron Man. Oh, nice. Do you need any more copper? Because I just got some out of the mines.
Don't have anything planned with them at the moment. With copper.
I love you've got 2 dried ghasts. By the way, did you leave any dogs in the house? I asked because there's some upstairs. I'll show you. Actually, could you kill me real quick? I need to heal my health. Thank you.
You only have 1 heart.
2, actually. Your sword just hits that much. Your sword's just that much of a tank.
I haven't even had any enchantments on it.
Oh yeah, what do you think of the roof? I need to add lanterns still, but... Are some of these dogs yours?
Nope.
Huh. Whose are these? I don't even remember whose these are. It can't be Henry's. Maybe Thunderbolts? Hell, now I'm confused. Now I'm really confused.
The next thing for me to do is to plant some of these new trees, and we'll have a lot of dark oak and pale oak.
How big was the dark oak biome? Was there any way to get, like... Because I wanted to do an expedition out there to find a woodland mansion, if there was any.
I found several, but I didn't see any mansion.
Huh.
Okay, I need...
I love it. I got full iron. I've got full diamond gear, but I can't use it. What I would like to do is get, you know... Honestly, I would like to get mending on all the stuff I would use, like... one of my crossbows, it's got mending. You know?
And I even picked up a smithing table while I was out. So we could use that if we ever have any... If we have any need for it.
Well, time to grind at the mop farm because I had a bow that has mending on it. If I'm able to get 30-something levels, I should be able to, in theory, um, you know what I mean. I'd be able to combine them together. By the way, have you been able to see the mob farm setup since I finished it? I finished it shortly
maybe.
after. So, have you seen the bit which has like the multi-level mob thingy?
No.
Well, here, if you want to come down into the thing real quick, I'm actually AFKing down here to get it to go start up again. There it goes. Yeah, there it goes. Oh yeah, there it goes. There it goes. You just have to be around it for it to start up. That was easy enough. I figured instead of making it its own mob grinder, why not just make it go and, you know.
Now it's working.
Yeah, no, I know. I was gonna say, why not make it its own thing?
Well, apparently there's some mobs that get stuck on the edge, but then you have other mobs that come along and push it off.
Well, that's the point. I'm just wondering, like, I'm scared to try and make improvements to this thing because once it's going, you can't exactly turn it off. And it wouldn't be easy to upgrade anyway because this thing is actually 5 levels tall. And there's, I think, 9 3x3 squares on each level, so all of them have carpet in the middle to prevent spiders from spawning.
Potatoes.
How many levels did you get?
I can't really tell because I'm at number 36. But I think it filled up quite a bit. We have some potatoes. We have carrots.
We already have a huge farm full of potatoes and carrots. Main problem is the only way for this thing to work properly, one has to AFK at one part of the farm, the other while someone else is down here. They're killing things. I need to get up to 30-something levels. That's the thing. Like, you got zombies coming down right now if you wanted to kill them. Thing is, I don't know if...
Well, I had an idea for another grinder I saw that actually seems to be pretty efficient, which just involves cacti and a bamboo farm.
I'm listening. What did you
Where you... Well, because of me watching a lot of Hermitcraft, I've picked up a few things that work for them. Or like, I haven't tested them yet, but I still know they work. But with cacti, since you can have lots of them and they grow quickly, relatively, and if you have something like a fence post right in between each of them, that when it grows, the cactus breaks and it drops cacti into a water stream. It goes into a furnace. Ow. And and you also have a bamboo farm, which provides fuel for a furnace, and you let that go for a little bit, and you can lock the hopper, and then take out everything that's in it, and the XP will remain, in that furnace. So if you have anything locked, if you have the hopper locked, there's no way for the fuel, the burnt stuff to go in. So you have a lot of XP.
Well, I know there's actually a glitch with the hoppers, especially with the blast furnaces, where if you smelt a bunch of ore, all that XP is trapped in between the hoppers and the blast furnaces to the point where when you go and break the blast furnaces, you get like 10, 20, 30 levels. So actually, there's probably a bunch of XP just sitting at that mill under those blast furnaces right now.
And the one thing about bamboo is that it could be automated with flying machines and stuff and mine carts. I've seen it being used by both Mumbo and Green several times. And it seems to be pretty efficient.
Don't mind me as I make this the official AFK area for the main farm. Thing is, Thoron, this other farm I've built alongside the zombie grinder, actually, when I tested it, does have a very high mob yield. The thing is, that was up in the sky. Do I need to do trapdoors to keep the creepers from exploding? Because I've heard with this design, you can tweak it so that they can't blow up in the mob farm.
I don't think you need trapdoors.
Thing
Because I was sitting right here,
the thing
and
is,
they blow up. But if you stand back here,
the thing is I need as much gunpowder as I can get. That's the other reason I made this farm. Is so I could get gunpowder from it. Or should I replace the hoppers with spikes, I wonder? Because I was trying to put, dripstone down, but I can't put them down. Or would... I don't know, can you put campfires on top of hoppers?
I think you can, but when it comes to dripstone, you can't because I think it has to be either a solid block or be something like glass.
And the problem is, I can't shut the mob farm down. I mean, I can block it off, but it would have to be timed close because otherwise, well, yeah. Also, the other thing though is, would the fire incinerate whatever the mobs drop, or does it go through into the hoppers? I can't remember. Goron?
Yes?
Was anything killed by a campfire with the drops still going to the hoppers, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Like the campfire doesn't have to work like actual fire. It would get burn damage, but it doesn't destroy any items.
So I'd still get XP and all that, all the items. And it would make the mobs easier to kill. Should I change that carpet out for campfire real quick while there's a lull? Because I don't mind doing that.
I think it would, because of how easy it is to actually kill mobs here, the campfire you won't get any XP from if you kill mobs. I almost said zobs. Because I was looking at zombies and killing them just I was saying mobs, and I think it was going to say zombies, but part of my English just stopped halfway.
You got a bunch of stuff coming down now.
another golden helmet.
Let me see here. Oh, crap. Ugh. If you wanted to do that little XP thing you wanted to do, then by all means go for it. I actually need to rip, what's his name? I need to rip up Henry's old farm at our base anyhow. I need to get those crops to him since they're fully grown. But yeah, if you look up, you can see just how big this thing is over here.
Yeah.
I would imagine had I built this above ground, like well above the normal build height, it would probably work really well because apparently most of these farms work better at like what level 250. At least that's what Waddles went off of. Only trouble. Yes, I will say, Thoron, if you do want to risk going into the other mob grinder to see what's going on with it, by all means, go ahead. It's at your risk. I genuinely think the reason it's not doing well is simply because of the fact I chose to build it underground instead of higher up, you know?
Yeah. Hey, it seems to be working fine so far.
Well, if I had... The thing is, I have to light all these caves up to make sure no mobs spawn. I know that usually helps the mob rate. Like the spawn rate, at least.
Should be a lot down there by now. At least in the zombie department.
I think we need to time how long it takes for that other grinder to work.
Because the spawner is actually working pretty efficiently.
Well, of course, because there's a spawner.
Another zombie.
I know when I stood under the other farm, it started to spawn stuff. So I think it just has to do with proximity, maybe. I don't know. Do I have to ask, would reducing the number of levels potentially make this more efficient?
I have no idea. It seems to be with the ones that I know of that the more levels you have, the more mobs you get. Which, at least that's how it works with a gold farm.
Well, it sounds like
And
this
hear
is...
all that.
Well, to be fair, I think I'm hearing a lot of stuff spawning now that I'm standing under it.
Chicken jockey.
You might want to go down below and start killing everything so it doesn't... There's no entity cramming. That might be another thing affecting the spawning.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
Anything else happen while I was gone?
Not really.